Welcome back, everyone. So recently we've been talking a lot about trying to unite people from around the UK, and this gentleman standing in front of me, or sitting in front of me, his name's Craig. How you doing, Craig?
All good, Paul.
Good to see you, mate. Craig contacted me through the channel a few days ago. We had a quick meet the other day, and he's agreed to do an interview. Craig, I think the first question is, what attracted you to my channel, basically? Why did you watch my channel and think, I'm going to get in touch with this guy?
Well, basically what you're saying is the same along the lines of, you've got you, Tommy Robinson. I'm now into obviously the YouTube, following people, what's going on. It's the actual state of the UK and what's happening. So basically you're everyday people, the same as me, the everyday man. Everyone should be interested in it, exactly what's happening to Great Britain.
Yeah. And people might notice that me and Craig have got slightly different skin tones, but that's all part of the fun, boys, right? I mean, people say, oh, this is a bunch of racists, etc. What do you make of that?
It's obviously from the beginning, you think about it, same as, like, obviously I've been watching Paul. I know Paul's not racist. It goes along with Tommy Robinson, the same thing. Obviously he was linked to EDL, but you need to actually sit back and take the time and listen to what these men are saying, because not only does it affect them, it affects all of us. Black, white, green, pink, whatever you are. British people, it will affect you the same way. They're actually speaking the truth. You need to listen. People need to sit up and pay attention.
That actually, when you say that, Craig, it almost sends a tingle down my spine, because people like me, we can rattle on all we like, right? But we need to reach other communities.
There. Definitely.
I'm desperate to reach other communities, people with different skin colours to ours, because look, we're brothers.
Yeah.
You're sitting there, you're wearing your England top.
Yep.
You're from South London. We don't, we've discovered that we don't actually come from too far apart. That's probably one, we can understand each other, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But look, the way I see it is we're all brothers.
Yep.
We all love this country. We all want law and order. We all want the best for our children. And speaking to you the other day, that was one of the first things that you mentioned. The future of your children, and how vital it is.
And it's extremely important. Obviously, we want Christian values. That's what we have. That's what the UK is. The British way. I want my children and their children to grow with the same choices I had and go through the same experiences. It's part of Great Britain.
Yeah, exactly. And what has your experiences been as a person? I think the right expression these days is a person of colour. I don't even know if that's right, is it? I don't know. You never know what to say these days.
This woke thing's got it all out of control.
I know. Dear, oh dear. But what has your experience been growing up?
It's freedom. You've got freedom. Obviously, everyone goes through experiences as younger men. It's part of growing up. A man going from a boy to a man. Yeah. It's part of life. But in the UK, I believe we have the best way. It's you've got what you need. Everything's laid out for you. All you've got to do is follow the right path. It's as simple as that. Yeah. It's simple.
What do you think of we're trying to get a group together, a special group of people that are prepared to stand up. I mean, someone like yourself, for an example. I mean, this is a brave thing for you to do.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. I mean, look, you're going on YouTube. There's thousands of people going to see this. I really appreciate what you're doing, but other people have got to do the same, right?
Yeah,
We've all got to stand up and put our foot forward.
Well, that's the thing. Hopefully this will open other people's eyes and they see and understand and take the time to listen to exactly what's happening. We've all got to come together as one. We have to come together as one to be heard. That way we're strongest.
Do you think that's going to happen?
Hopefully. I'm slowly seeing things change and turn.
Yeah.
And more people are getting involved. People are starting to understand and getting more educated exactly what's going on. So I know there are people listening. People are starting to hold up and sit up and pay attention.
At last.
Yeah. We will come together as one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, one of the things, I mean, I'm relatively new to this. I don't even know what the right term is, really, movement. It's really a cultural movement. This is all about our values.
Yeah.
It's not about race, religion. It's about our culture and our values as human beings.
The British way. That's
the British way. Yeah.
This is another thing people need to get out of their mind. This race thing. It's definitely not a black or white. It doesn't exist. It's the same. We're all going to end up the same way. We'll be treated the same way. What affects Paul will affect me. It's the same way. What will affect our children, there would be no stopping what's going to happen. So you have to come together. That's the way.
Exactly. I'm meeting another YouTuber. I don't know if you know him, Shady.
I did see him, yes.
Yeah, I'm meeting him on Saturday as well.
Yep, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, because he's of a similar sort of thought train. Again, it's all about bringing black and white people together, and just look. You know what? Middle finger to all the politicians out there that think they can divide us. And they want us divided.
And that's what they've done for years, and that's what has separated majority of us, because they put you in boxes. We'll keep them there, we'll keep them there. That way we can control everything.
Size of this fellow, when I met him, I thought, I hope he is friendly. Look, I'd be in big trouble otherwise, wouldn't I? Dear, oh dear. But mate, Craig, I can't tell you, how proud I am that people like you are stepping forward. Because, I think you guys have got a bigger role to play in this movement than I have. I mean, I can be a voice, I can do YouTube all I like, and people can still come along and they go, oh yeah, you're a racist, you're Islamophobic, you're this, you're that. But people like yourself are living proof that the good guys, the people of peace, the people of love and harmony, we stick and stand together. Because I can say this with my hand on my heart, your children mean as much, their future means as much to me as my grandchildren and my children. We've got to love them, we've got to take care of their future.
Yeah, definitely.
And make sure that they're going to grow up in Britain with British laws, British culture and a British way of life. That's my view. That's
the way it has to be. That's the other downfall of it. Obviously, so many people judge things and see things through how it's portrayed through the media. And the media control so much, even without people thinking. You look on the telly, you look at this, you look, same as on YouTube, it'd be, right, there's another white bloke banging on about it, there's another white, but it's not about that. It's so far from that. It's real people in the real world having the same understanding, basically in Britain, and wanting the same thing. And that's the way forward.
A tough question, Craig, but how do we get through to other communities? How do you think we do that? By getting people in from those communities?
Definitely. People should start to listen. That's the only way forward. Same as what's happening now. Need to do more and open other people's eyes, bring them forward. There's so many thousands of people sitting back that will say, yeah, he's right, I'm listening to that, yeah, he's right, I'd like to do something, but they won't. You just need to take that one step.
Yeah, that step forward.
That's it. Once you've done that, you're in it.
Once you come forward, you never look back. And it's, I've been saying, look, I want people from the Islamic community to come and join us.
Everybody.
Everyone that loves the country, loves our culture and wants to see it kept as it is, you are all welcome.
Yeah, definitely.
That is the view. The other thing I want to ask you is, I'm hoping, I do regular live streams.
Yes.
I'm hoping that I'll be able to tempt you on some of the live streams in the future, because I think you'd be a great addition.
Definitely.
A great talker as well.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant.
It'll be nice to see what comes back from this. And then we can...
Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen. I'll give you a little prediction, actually. You're going to get some wonderful feedback, and then in the comments, there are going to be people that will say some derogatory things.
Of course.
But you know who they'll be? They will be from the other side, the people that are trying to keep us apart.
Exactly.
It won't be from good people like ourselves. It will be those on the far left from the extremist community that want to keep us separate.
Exactly.
But it ain't going to work. It's not going to work anymore because we're together.
That's it. Got to be done.
Love it, mate. Love it. Thank you so much for coming on. Really appreciate it, guys.
You're welcome, Paul.
Don't forget, tell Craig what a wonderful job he's doing getting involved. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you again soon.
Take care.